Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a baby names tag for you today. The lovely Fritha from Tigerlilly Quinn first tagged me to do it, and then just as I was trying to find the time, Ursula Rose tagged me to do the same thing. So I've taken it as a sign. I'm not going to be able to get away with not doing this baby names tag, and I actually really enjoy this kind of thing, so I am looking forward to it. I've got my phone with me, so I will read out the questions and then I'll answer them. I haven't actually read through this or prepared at all, so I guess you'll be getting the authentic, raw, what would I name another baby type answer, I guess. Okay, so what is your favourite boy and girl's name from the UK Top Names List 2015? I haven't read the UK Top Names List 2015 in a long time. I think since last year. I think the 2016 list has been released now. But I do like lots of super conventional, traditional, popular names. So my favourites today are Thomas, which I think has, I think somewhere in its etymology means twin, which would be really nice for us. And Lucy, which comes from the Latin and has links with light. So those are my favourites today. If I had twins, what would I name them? It's like this question was made for me. Balthazar and Lysander, Embla and Olympia, and boy-girl today? Boy-girl twins today would be Ptolemy and Perdita. Assuming I was naming them by myself because Kirsty hates Perdita. She objects to the Latin meaning, which is lost. But we all like Ptolemy. She wouldn't let me use it though because Tolly and Polly. But if I could just do away with all of these things, I would have Ptolemy and Perdita. And if I had to name them sensibly, I'd have a son called Ariel and a daughter called, oh god, that's really difficult, Vita, meaning life. If I could change my name to anything, what would it be? I've actually changed my name already. I was called Amy until I was 2 years old, and I was a super early talker. I was speaking sentences by the time I was a year old. I decided at 18 months old that I didn't want to be called Amy anymore, so I launched a 6-month campaign of toddler tantrums until my parents capitulated and let me choose a name from a list, and the name I chose was Amber. So they had it legally changed. My birth certificate says Amber. No, it doesn't. My birth certificate says Amy, and my passport says Amber. If I had to change my name today, I would name myself after my grandmother, who's a June Beatrice. I'd use June or Beatrice. Or if I were going to be really traditional, I'd use my middle name, which is Elizabeth. And I think I could be an Elizabeth. Not a Lizzie, not a Beth, Elizabeth. You have 4 children, any gender. Their first names all have to start with the same letter. What would their names be? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's say 2 boys and 2 girls. Letter P. I love so many P names. I would have Ptolemy, Perdita, Peregrine, or Percival. And another girl beginning with P. Maybe Penelope or Persephone. Done. What's my favourite animal-inspired name? I don't think I'd go traditional. I wouldn't have bear or tiger or anything too obviously animal. Running through animals in my head, I did try to find a horse-themed name for my children because I really love horses. I didn't like Philip. I do like Rosamond, and I think Rosamond has horse links, so Rosamond it is. What's my favourite colour-inspired name? Alba, which has Latin roots meaning white. Or could I use Iris for rainbow? Is rainbow a colour or iris? Done. My top 3 favourite boy names that I haven't used, or that I have used. And my top 3 at the moment are, regardless of whether I've used them, Lysander, Ariel, and either Oberon or Octavian. My top 3 favourite girl names: Olympia, Beatrix, and Vita. My ultimate guilty pleasure name. I guess it depends what you define a guilty pleasure. I refuse to feel guilty for loving slightly flamboyant names with a traditional history of usage, even if it was 500 years ago. But I guess they count as guilty pleasures for some people. So my favourite today is probably Ptolemy, because it's maybe just slightly pretentious even for us. Or for a girl, my favourite totally guilty name is Promethea, from the story of Prometheus, who stole fire from the gods. Next question. What are my most hated baby names? I find it really hard to hate a name. I mean, you can hate the sound of names, but then inevitably you meet a person with it and you end up loving it anyway. There are names that just make me roll my eyes and think WTF, but I don't think I really hate names. I'm not fond of using nicknames rather than full names. So if you're going to name a baby Charlie, for instance, just give them Charles on the birth certificate so they won't sound like a perpetual 12-year-old, and call them Charlie. But I don't hate it. I don't really care enough to get worked up about it. I know people do get worked up about it. There are whole forums dedicated toward people getting worked up about it, and I used to be one of them, but life's too short. Choose a baby name based on a food or a drink. A food or a drink? Pip, from Apple Pip. And I guess Pip for us would be short for Peregrine. Done. I'm good at this. Choose a baby name based on a month. Easy. June for a girl. And that would be after my grandmother. Olympia's named after her. She has her middle name Beatrix. But I love June. June was a serious contender for us. And I still kind of regret not using it. Or for a boy, August. I love August. We would gladly have a little boy August, except that it seems to be getting a bit more popular now. Choose a baby name from a movie. You guys, I barely watch movies. I am just so culturally not there. A movie. What movies have I seen? Sybil. Is Pride and Prejudice? Jesus, is Downton Abbey a movie? Sybil. I love Sybil. Again, getting too popular, so we will never use it, but I think it's really pretty. I guess it's not a movie. Indulge me, let's say it's a movie. Choose a name that's already in your family. Easy. June for my grandmother. I love it so flipping much. She's a June Beatrice, and I think it's just the most beautiful name in the world. So that is the baby name tag. I hope you've enjoyed my answers. Feel free to answer yourselves in the comments. I'll copy and paste this questionnaire for you. And I am going to tag Chloe from Sorry About the Mess. She has 3 boys called Rory, Otto, and Arlo, not in that order, and I love her children's names. I'd love to know also what she'd name a girl. And who else hasn't done this tag and might like to? Lisa, who has George, Alice, and Edith, and tells me they're all Harry Potter names. I'd like to hear your answers too. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm so close to 1,000 now, and I really, really, really want to hit it. Thank you for watching. Catch up with you guys soon.